match into Starladder 11. They'd recently, of course, won their way all the way to the Summit 2. Pending visa issues, but hopefully we're looking forward to have them come out here to the house and really rep themselves in a LAN setup situation. And for Sneaky Nyx Assassins, they're kind of trying to turn over a whole new leaf and have a very fresh start to the new Dota season, which they are actually starting pretty well.
IX Mike, please.
What about him?
He's saying no. Did you see what he said in chat?
Oh, no. Okay, yeah. Mike is extra spicy today, if you didn't know. There has been recent, I mean, I know you know, but there has been recent tussles with some of the scheduling from other tournaments, we'll say, which has even pitted all divisions to play the game at the same hour, regardless of where you're from. Nonetheless, it's forced some players to be quite grouchy, a bit cranky, and, I mean, we kind of feel the same way here. And for some people, they can't really keep themselves composed. You know, it's Mike after all. Oh, Mike.
I mean, Mike just says he has no filter, so. No filter. When you meet him in person, he's just the most quiet, soft-spoken, chill guy ever. It's the funny thing, at least from when I met him. But anyways, let's go ahead and get things underway, FRL, if you don't mind. Without further ado, we'll just roll on right into the introductions. Our first matchup is going to be NoT Today taking on the Sneaky Nyx Assassins, going already to your offlane, sporting the Beyond the Summit set. What a guy. It's going to be Mihawk, or Mihawk. He's going to be playing your offlane Timbersaw. On your bottom, we have a 4-man defensive invade group rolling from NoT Today. It's going to be Smash playing that brew. We got Masoku playing your support Vengeful Spirit. We got IWO playing the Core Weaver, and that will leave Miss Cow playing your jungling Enigma. Nyx Assassins will roll through. They already get one obs down. That's going to block the side camp right there. And it looks like Fluff, who has no ward, is not going to be blocking anything else. He'll just kind of make the retreat out. So they get one camp blocked and some extra vision for that rune. Yep, and for the set of Sneaky Nyx Assassins in the offlane, we're going to have Lich being played by the stand-in Sheep Sucks. IX Mike is going to be playing Centaur in the offlane. In the mid lane, we're going to have the dual lane of TC on Tiny and Fluff and stuff on the Wisp. And taking up the top lane solo is going to be Brax on the Venomancer. So a solo safe lane Venomancer for Brax to kind of farm it up against Timber. What do you think about the matchup of Venomancer versus Timber in this lane? Do you think Timber is going to kind of get what he wants? I imagine if he's put in a situation even against some wards, his reactive armor would love it, and he should be able to still find the farm he needs. I mean, I don't know. It's not a matchup I see very often. I want to say Veno will do quite well, but I'm not really sure because I've never seen the matchup before. All right. Interesting. We'll have to see here. I'm also curious to see how he's going to decide to build up this Venomancer. The last time I saw Venomancer kind of just doing his own thing on the side lane, it was Jigglebilly, and he kind of built himself into a tank build. Really didn't do a whole lot, was kind of moving through the lane like molasses, and yeah, he got a lot of dot damage out there, but really it didn't really come out to a whole lot. Do you think he's just going to look to kind of push here on the side a bit, or is he going to get more team fight involved? I imagine he's gonna go for the Poison Sting build, possibly, just so that he can harass out the Timbersaw. Because otherwise, I think if he goes for wards, Timbersaw is gonna have a really easy time in this lane. Yeah. I'm curious. Right now he's doing a pretty good job. He's bullying him back quite a bit with just right-click alone. Knows that there's gonna be no threat really coming by, as it's just gonna be a Timbersaw, and he should be able to do his own job. Mid lane, Smash kind of working on his own. Kind of has his hands full a bit with this dual lane, but he still has the creeps to work with in his favor. The creeper living is right by his tower, so he has at least 2 full waves to kind of try to find the CS there, but he's getting lots of XP at this one and not really getting neglected too much early on. Speaking of getting neglected, Miss Cow, this is the one camp he was neglected, but he will be able to work with all the others. So Enigma hindered a little bit, but overall should be able to have a pretty good time. They ping out that block camp right now, and they could even look for an early sentry deward. Yeah, I'm a little surprised that he didn't just clear out this medium camp first, but he's probably going to go ahead and stack it. He doesn't. Yeah, his mic is right in there too, contesting very well. Oh, very fortunate Invis rune. Yeah, so Masuku is not going to get caught out by anything. Grabs the Invis rune, will pull it on back, but Mike is still taking full advantage of this side pull, and
taking that all the way away from the support who's trying to get a bit of solo time. And now, Mihawk is actually pressing forward into Brax on his Timber Saw, but could get overzealous here. Fluff is now showing up. He's got the balls out right now. Tethers forward. A few of them are going to hit, but they probably will not be able to follow through. They won't. He steps right back towards the tower, so just a little bit of the oomph to help out here in the top lane, but nothing really going crazy. Nothing on all cylinders. Well,
looks
quite
like we're going to see that ROTK style build on this Venomancer. He has 2 in the Poison Sting, 1 in the Wards.
Oof, it's bottom lane where IWO is going to actually be able to catch off I'm a Sheep here. Lich is going to end up going down. Mike's seeing a lot in having Lich assist Mike on the bottom. There wouldn't be a lot, and you'd force Brax to have to pick up sentries when he has to invest more into health regen, and I agree with you. And you know, it's an interesting hero to play. Maybe they just need a hero or a player who's comfortable with using it, but it's probably something we're going to see more and more teams in here, you know.
It's definitely a fifth. It's a 5th pick because there's a lot of counters. Like Legion Commander, very good against Brood.
All right, well, we'll get back and underway. It looks like the lag has subsided a little bit. It's just a small, easy Starladder America day. We only have 2 little best of ones for you after this matchup. We are going to have E-Hug making their debut match. They're going to be going against Leviathan. So that's something to look forward to, and we'll see here. It's a relatively calming start. Not today. Did strike first with that first blood on the bottom lane, going for IWO, and outside of that, we're going to have to look to see if Sneaky Nyx Assassin's Tiny Witch combo is going to roll off in the mid game or not.
And if we look at the CS, TC is leading all players with 20, so doing a good job in the mid lane.
Smash is there. Smash is a player, though. Can't really count him out, though. He is quite behind on the CS. He's at 13 and 2. He's getting close to that level 6, and then it becomes much trickier. Bottom lane, though. Uh-oh. Sheep might be caught out again and will go down. He puts himself in the Roche. Can he get the deny? He cannot. IWO is going to pick up his 2nd kill of the game, taking down Sheep. And here comes Mike now. Big Bad Brad trying to use even his own creeps to get on this action is not going to end up pursuing, but Masuko will benefit from taking this wave wherever he wants. And, well, Sna lose 2. 2 kills. And
a very interesting playstyle coming up from Mystical on this Enigma. If you notice, he was level 3, he had 2 points in the stun, and actually went for a smoke gank at level 3.
Ooh, Brax and Mihawk here dancing a bit. Brax a step back, gets the Gale off very nicely. Now he salves up. He's going to try to orb walk down and take out Mihawk here with a few right clicks. He needs about 2 more and he can get it. Can he do it? Can he do it? He needs about 1 more. Oh, the ward is going to block him off. Very nicely done from Brax on the Vino. Able to take down Mihawk's Timber here in the top lane. What a player.
Yeah, so going for this really annoying to play against 3 into Poison Sting. So we're gonna go ahead and max those Poison Stings. Ooh. I imagine he'll be maxing the Ward second. Very similar to how ROTK was playing these 1v1 matchups at TI, except for he would actually just completely ignore a Gale.
Yeah, we saw him play that a lot. Maybe if he was not able to grab up something like the Doom, which was extremely popular at the time. Veno seemed to be his like 3rd, 4th go-to when playing the offlane if he couldn't get a hold of that Doom or Nature's Prophet. Mid lane, though, they're linking up between Smash and TC here. Fluff gets caught with the clap, goes down pretty low, but he's just able to easily tether to TC and get some balls out, and that's enough to kind of scurry Smash back a bit. But now Smash is level 6. He's going to bring up some few resources here. He has Miscow nearby, who is not level 6 yet. At that same moment, once again, man, it looks like it's going to be IWO picking up a big kill right there on the bottom lane. He's going for a 2nd one here on Mike. Mike is forced to run off into the side jungle. IWO will not move forward
with the stick.
Wow, very, very close. He's able to live with that stick. They do take down the Vengeful Spirit in exchange. It ends up being a 3 for 2 now, but I don't know, man. IWO probably could have got that one. He kept going for it, but I guess didn't really get too greedy there.
Didn't really want to overcommit. Maybe he was scared of a TP rotation. He only had enough mana for... Actually, he didn't have mana for any Sakuchis, so... If anyone TP rotated, he would have died.
Combo on the mid lane. It might be enough to bait TC forward. Miscow's here, steps on in, and well, it's going to be now TC caught. Oh man, Fluff is putting in overtime trying to heal him out, but can't quite get it. They do take down the Tiny. Now they Cyclone and throw up Sheep. Sheep now very low, is going to be bursted down into the tower. Not even Fluff can help with this one. And now Fluff is going to be forced to see both of his allies go down in an impressive sweep.
Oh, and there's a haste on Smash.
Uh-oh, Smash not done yet, moves forward, gets the clap. Masoko also going to be there, aids it about with the wave, and it is going to be Vengeful, picks up the kill, make it 3 now in the mid lane. Man, not today, striking hard here in the early game, 6-2.
is an interesting playstyle from Enigma. He's being so aggressive, and
Yes.
look at his skill book. 3 in Malefice, 2 in Demonic Conversion. He's not really prioritizing farming the jungle. He's ganked bottom twice, he ganked mid.
Well, I mean, we questioned Miskow and how often he's even played Enigma, but maybe he's kind of putting together his own playstyle with the hero. He's there for Smash, and as I say, that Smash goes down in that mid lane. I've been off my camera game for this one. I'm going to call the right now, but Smash does go down to the Tony Wisp combo, and now dishing a little bit of extra damage on the tower. A kill certainly Sneaky Nyx Assassins need to take back.
Yep. Although at the same time, Brack's doing very well in the top lane in this 1v1 matchup against the Timbersaw. Sitting at 35 and 11 CS to the 17 and 4 of the Timbersaw. But it looks like Not Today are going to make a smoke rotation.
We'll see here as they head towards the top lane and through here. Vengeful and Enigma. Maybe they can get a cutoff here. TC's moving on up. They're going to see him on the high ground now. Ooh, no, they're going to turn and go the other way. Not towards the mid lane. That could have been disastrous, so I guess chalk it up to good intuition, but we'll see here
Brax
as
knows something is going on.
something is fishy. The lane is missing. Mihawk has deterred elsewhere, and he's joined the two and roaming through the jungle. This is perfect timing because TC just used his full combo on doing the stacks. Now they see this happening.
Get away.
Yeah, but they already leave, so they might not get a kill. No, they don't. Instead, they go on to mid lane. They will get a hold of Lich. They take him down immediately with the help of Smash, but things could have gone a lot worse if they didn't quickly catch him out right there.
Yeah, and this poor Lich has died 5 times already.
Yeah, Sheep the stand-in, as they are currently missing Whitebeard. I mean, it's a Lich after all, so I guess that's the worst thing ever, but he continues to get put back little by little. He's only level 4. Would ideally love to have that Chain Frost ready for the upcoming team fight, especially considering Enigma is now level 6. But, you know, it's a support.
So Brax ends up TPing middle. I would have actually liked to just see him pressuring top.
Yeah. At least finishing off that tower.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's still quite healthy, but I think making a rotation into the mid lane, it's just too defensive of a play. And now he's actually just going to walk back to base. And he's not even going to have a TP to go back top.
He's going to be the mech holder. He has most of the components together here. Very close, about 400 gold away from finishing that out, so he's going to be in those team fights, ready to move it up. But who has been farming up pretty nicely here, your Weaver, who's at the top of the net worth right now, about 4,300, has his ring. He's going to go right down that road of picking up the Lincoln Sphere, going pretty defensive. I don't expect a whole lot from IWO in the mid-game period. I think he's just going to be more around building up a good late-game presence to contest the Tony Wisp later on. So we'll have to see what his initial game plan is going to be, though.
And even though the score is 7-3, if we look at the net worth, pretty even, as well as the experience, you know, both less than 500, so Sneaky Nyx Assassins doing a good job, even though they are falling behind in kills, farming up this jungle, being very efficient, letting the support Lich have the mid lane, and the center is quite close to his own Blink Dagger. A little bit of English, at least.
Yeah, I know they speak a little bit of it, for sure. Is it enough to tell them, hey, we gotta go for tiebreakers? I don't know, but at least they'll know when I insult their mom, I guess.
Wow.
What? That's all I know. I learned a very, very
middle tower is under
ridiculous amount of Spanish thanks to my restaurant career, I guess. Anyways, we're back underway for all. Enough about me. Enough about Not Today. Let's talk about the game.
You heard, like, kitchen Spanish?
Yes, exactly. That's what it is. The kitchen Spanish, you know? I got like a 3rd degree in it. Bottom lane, they might make a go on Mike. They're still smoked up. They have the black hole. If they want to, it's smashed with the invis, and immediately Mike steps back. He's like, wait a minute. Something is fishy. Mid lane's missing.
Enigma was actually revealed, that's why.
Oh, he sees the
setting
smoke.
up now.
Okay. How long does Smash have on this invis? He's got a little bit of time to work with here. He has no blink, though, so he can't get right in there, but they really want to commit to a fight. They get the swarm off. He's going to connect on Brax here. Smash is now shown, obviously, as he's dancing under the tower. Maybe they're going to finish it off. There we go. Stampede's going to be called out. They actually catch Enigma. Can they burst him down? Yes, they can. No black hole for you two. Relocated. It's going to be Sneaky Nyx Assassins pulling out a strong defense here. And the Chain Frost even going to be committed for this one. Enigma goes down, immediately buys back. He wants to put to use his black hole. Now they relocate back up and away here. Can they make use of it, though? That's the big question. They come back in for this one. They want this tower. Coming forward, Mihawk now. Moves on to Brax. Big assault happening right here behind. As Brax moves over to the left-hand side, Sheep's going to be very low, but he still lives. They do take down Brax. They do take down the Lich. Meanwhile, on the side, it's going to be Mike here. It's going to be a relapse. It's going to pull Bakken behind Mike. TP's out. Will go down. It's going to be a 3-man takedown here in the bottom lane. Not today do lose their Enigma, who has to buy back, but hey, they get the tower. They get a big team fight. I think it was worth it.
Yeah, definitely really good for NoT today. They had to buy back on the Enigma, but in the end, they get the tower, and what did they trade? 4 for 2? I want to say?
Maybe 2. Yeah, I don't know.
4 for 1 and a buyback, I think. Did Venge died, I think. So, 4
Maybe.
for 2.
1 for 2. Yeah. Okay. Sometimes at this early in the game, there's blood splattered everywhere. The fights end up being pretty big, and people already come back to life and TP into the fight once more.
Confusing.
You know, unless it gets later in the game when they have those big, long death timers to work with. Sometimes it just gets a little too hot and heavy to really recognize who lived and who died. But as we see, it's... Oh, here we go. Well, that's the back end of it. 3 for none. That was a late fight recap.
That was really late fight recap. I wish you could control the fight recap. Like,
maybe they're putting him out a little bit longer because they see how many times us as casters are like, oh, there's the fight recap, and you click the button and it just doesn't pop
like
up. You're 1 second too late. I hate that.
What?
No, please.
They're going to relocate to the bottom lane.
Oh, all the way to the bottom. Here they go. Brax very low, trying to bait them forward. There's going to be the stun. They do take down Venge. I see this one, FRL. But are they going to be able to pursue? They actually get a lot of damage there on Mihawk, but obviously the relocate's going to put Fluff right back towards that top lane. TC is going to be left behind here, though, and continue to farm out the bottom.
Dire's middle tower has been denied.
He's got his
Middle was
Agnums.
denied by Lich,
Just
so
about.
that is good. Smash does have his Blink Dagger if he wants to go ahead and purchase that up.
Oh, yeah. I would certainly think so. But here we go. Bottom lane, I think. Okay, yeah. Nope. TC and Fluff are going to head right back towards the mid lane here and at least finish out the Agnums. Now, I want to ask you something, FRL, because I've been watching a lot of Tony Wisp play. And do you know, from a competitive standpoint, I guess this might be more per tournament basis, but if you do the creep backdoor, I don't even know if it's considered an exploit or not. Is that permitted where you throw the
permitted.
creep? It is permitted. Yep. Such a crazy tactic.
Everything in Dota is permitted.
As long as you can do it, okay. Yep. I was pretty sure that's what it was, but
Except
I don't know if that was like
exploits.
an international rule or if that was like per tournament and they can kind of set the standard for what's allowed and what's not.
I think it's like you can't exploit
Radiant's
bugs,
middle tower is under attack.
It's not really a bug.
It's not a bug if Valve have acknowledged its existence and not fixed it.
Do you know if they've acknowledged that one? I've definitely seen it more so on the Radiant side, where they place the creep, they throw it, or relocate, toss it up here, and that removes backdoor protection, so you can just kind of come to the base and wreak havoc on the structures without worrying about the protection whatsoever.
Well, at least I'm not an admin, so I don't have to make this kind of
I don't know. These are situations you don't normally see in games, but when a Tony Wisp does pop up, you really never know. Here we go. They jump behind the tower, though. Smash might be able to quickly take down Sheep. He throws out his Desperate Chain Frost here. Steps back briefly, but it is going to be taken down, and now Mike shows up. Goes on 4. Big hoof stomp. This cow is going to go down on this one, and here we go. Tony Wisp. It's going to be immediately cycloned up TC, and Masoko not going to be able to get away from this. Will go down. And it's now Sneaky Nix Assassins who come out with some big casualties. Those Smash still in the heat of this one. There's another Cyclone up on TC. Comes back. Can he finish on Brax here? Pops out. Nope, it's going to be cleaned up. Mihawk gets him down. Now TC. That is lonesome. Combo. Going to toss him up here. Mihawk still lives. TC pops out the level. And can he get one more right click? He got it. Right before TC goes down, he takes down Timber. Here's Brax once more now. Goes into the tower TP. Throws out. Nope, you're not going to be going anywhere. Smash. Mike shows up. Gets the stun off. Sneaky Nix Assassins continue to clean up more and more from NoT today to bring this game back. 13-10 now. It's 16 minutes in. They defend the Tier 1 tower top lane in a very heated battle.
A really good fight from them. They did have to buy back on the Venomancer. It's a little unfortunate that he didn't have the mana to cast his ult previously, because I think that fight would have been very in favor of Sneaky Nix Assassins had he gotten his ult off before buying back.
Yeah. No, he was like
a really good hoof stomp from Agner.
Yeah, obviously prevents Smash from getting away, and yeah, at that moment Brax was kind of stuck in a pickle against Smash and didn't want to kind of blow his whole ult at that moment. And you're right, probably didn't even have the mana for it, but he does come back and make strong use of it. And Well, Fluff will grab up this bounty rune here in the bottom. And look at this. Your Wisp grabs up a Vipe Booster here early, so he gets a little bit of that extra life. TC obviously now has his Agnums. They'll continue to farm it on up, and if necessary, they will make their appearance top lane here, as not today. It's going to be Mihawk here. They immediately try to finish off. But going to get it done before the troops show up here. They can't. And now they pull up the Stampede and use it to pull away. But looking to rotate in behind, it's going to be TEC who cleans up that Vengeful Spirit. And, well, they only take down one, but a kill nonetheless. Now Wisp is going to pull Sheep back towards that bottom. And then both of them will TP towards the top, where it looks like Not Today are still hanging around here. Miss Cow does have his black hole, and they really want to make a fight. They'll smoke up even for this one.
Smoke. This wasn't
back.
seen by Sneaky Nyx Assassins, so they might actually be able to pick up Rex.
Oh, I like this.
Yeah,
They
he's
move
dead.
back. Now they see Brax. Oh, Brax is dead. Jump forward to smash. They get the clap off, and all it takes is their Timber to kind of chain on forward and bring out the burst, and Brax will go down. And Mihawk, got to tell you, bringing together some pretty good kills. He's 4, 2, and 3. He already has his Arcanes, so he could be well underway to putting together a reasonably timed Bloodstone.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
And it looks like Sneaky Nyx Assassins are perfectly content with just giving this away.
Dire's
They can't
structures
fight anymore.
are fortified.
They get
Dire's
the glyph
top
out, no
tower
ticket for
is
them,
under attack.
but
Yeah.
they've already accepted the
Dire's
fact that
top
that tower will
tower
go
is
down.
falling.
So you
TC
have...
getting
Radiant's
really
middle
farmed on
tower
this
is
tiny.
under attack.
Yes. Already has his Zags. He's already made another purchase here, and it's the Hyperstone. He's going to go
Hyperstone.
right for the AC, so he's swinging hard. He's swinging fast right now, and it can be pretty deceptive in
Not
the...
today aren't stopping
Dire's
the
top
battle.
tower is
They're
under
just going to keep
attack.
on going. Go right towards this tier 2 now. They had just finished
This
taking out all
Radiant's
3 tier
bottom
1s.
tower is under attack.
So they're getting a lot of objectives here.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Another glyph's going to be forced to be pulled out.
Radiant
They're going to trade
structures
bottom
are
lane. It looks like
fortified.
TC and Fluff are making a go at the tier 1 here. This is only their first tower
Dire's
takedown on the
top
side of
tower
Snob, but they're going
is
past
under
behind the tower now. They're trying to get some Rex.
Bottom
It
tower
forces the
is
Stampede out for them to retreat away from this one. So Not Today getting a lot out of this. Taking about 1 and 2 towers. Stampede going to be
Dire's
down.
top tower has fallen.
Not today. Don't immediately pull back yet. No, now they will. So they step back, but they get a lot of gold from that.
Radiant's
them
bottom
down.
They have to
tower
do this
is
though
under
because
attack.
they're starting to fall behind it in gold to this tiny. And if we look at the golden experience, about 3,000 experience advantage and 1,500 for Sneaky Nyx Assassins.
So here we go. TC Fluff finish farming and taking away the Not Today jungle and head right back to their side to continue that path. And what point do you think that the Tiny begins to really go on the assault? Was it once he gets a hold of the assault
I think once he gets
cross?
the AC, yeah.
I didn't even intend for that one, but here we go. It is what it is. The crabs love
He's
it
gonna
though.
assault them.
Woo! Crabs love it. Crab alert. Anyways, here we go. As you know, for Not Today, I'd have to say. Oh, here we go. We're gonna have another pause here. Take them down pretty easy.
Yeah, I think First Departure's playstyle is very good against how teams like Not Today play.
All right. Well, we'll get all the proof in the
have
upcoming in 2
Miracle
weeks'
after all.
time. I can't believe how soon it is.
Wow, it's in 2 weeks?
Yeah, it's ridiculous. We're already doing
It's
2
exciting.
meetings a day just to make sure we have everything underway in
Dire's middle
preparation for
tower
the
is
summit. It's
under
going to be an
attack.
awesome time. So, looking forward to it. But man, it's coming way too quick. Here we go now.
Very
We
exciting.
finally get back underway into this game. Not today. Pressing down this mid lane. They would love to be able to secure another objective, but for now, just maybe baiting the idea of a potential fight. Black Hole up and ready.
Dire's middle
Smash. They pull
tower
out an
is under
immediate
attack.
stampede to just kind of reposition themselves in case Stamp was going to be following through with the back end of that clap, but he doesn't pull
Alright.
out the split. And
This
Dire's
new
middle tower
rune
is
sound
under
is
attack.
like... Do you hear that?
I heard it once before spectating a game, but I haven't heard it here yet. It's interesting. Oh, look at this. Wow, whoa! Big damage here on bottom lane. TC, side pushing here, doing a lot of work, and
Radiant
at that same moment,
structures
EWO
are
is able to clean up here in the mid lane, trying to engage, and will they get the kill? Will they get the tower as well?
Radiant's bottom
TC
tower is
gets
under
left,
attack.
takes down that
Radiant's bottom
tower,
tower
considers
has
moving on
fallen.
in towards Enigma.
Mihawk's dead.
Wisp still here, and they able to get him. Jump forward from Mike, double edge, and they get it. Fluff moves on to a killing spree on his Wisp, and they're not done yet, boy. They're going to ascend the pretty
and-
staircase right here and get some nice damage on this tier 3. Uh-oh, here we go. Smash shows up. Jump forward, clap. He gets bursted immediately and goes down. No! Primal split for Smash. He falls, and now TC goes right back in, eats that magic missile, and I think that's more than enough for Sna. They are very happy at that point. Yeah, they do lose.
They don't even get the mid tower.
One in mid lane, but yeah, they don't get the tier 2. It still stands. IWO does get his kill, but they lose 3. They lose their tier 2 bottom, and it's TC who brings in a lot of extra money for himself. Looks like he has his AC now complete, and it's on its way. It certainly
Radiant's
is.
top tower is
Now
under
Sna
attack.
looking that much more imposing. We were a bit nervous for Not Today, and now I'm just flat out scared if I'm on Not Today's side.
I don't think I can handle this bottle noises.
The bottle noises? Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's when you activate a rune now. There's some crazy noises happening.
I unfortunately haven't been on them when they activate or pick up the rune. I'll try to look out for it, but...
I think it's global.
Oh, really? I didn't hear it. Oh, maybe I'm just deaf. I mean, you gotta remember, I'm listening through a speaker here.
That is
so
true.
I'm probably missing it. It's not like I'm wearing headphones or anything, so... Well, we'll see here as Sneaky Nyx Assassins, they are flirting with the idea of doing a Roche, but they want to make sure they have optimal vision. It's Not Today here who are getting scouted out from those Eidolons, and they are just across the river. Mike here, deep into enemy territory here on the bottom lane too, though.
TC finishes his Assault Cuirass. Looks like Rex is going to work towards that Aghanim Scepter, not too surprising.
A golden thread.
Yeah, Agnum's on Vino. Lots and lots of damage right there. Oh, here we go. Jump forward. Mike trying to burst down Masoku, but it's certainly not with Mihawk right there. Now he's going to be forced to pull out the Stampede, but the swap, a nice swap right there, forces him back right into the battle, and, well, a few more right clicks. Did he get it? Oh, Hoof Stomp, Magic Missile is going to come out from Masoku, who hopefully has removed the buzzing. Do I sound the same as before, a little bit better, different, or I think I'm sounding pretty good?
There's no buzzing.
Yeah, I'm happy with the less buzzing, so
I hear
hopefully
myself a little bit, but
I think it's because I have the speakers too loud, to be honest. So I'll just turn those down in here. That's probably why my mic's probably picking it up. But here we go, man. It's hard to believe, but the game is live now. We're back and underway. It's only 16-14 if you're just tuning in, and well, it's Not Today's debut in Starladder 11. Sneaky Nyx Assassins have a prominent start with their 3 matches. They're currently 3-0. Their member Fluff, who's currently playing the Wisp, has a bit of a ping issue right now, sometimes spiking up to as high as 2K ping. So they've been trying their best to battle on through it. They are currently a little bit ahead here as TC's built a lot of farm, but oh man, Sheep gets caught out trying to do a TP, and they immediately take him down. It doesn't take long after the pause for blood to start shedding here, as they also... Well, it looks like takedown... Oh, Mike was already dead during that pause, that's right.
I mean, they killed him instantly.
Yeah.
He TP'd before they even got there, and he just dropped like a fly.
Yeah. Very, very wounded and weak. The selfless Lich. A role Sheep has been playing quite a lot
having
even
a
since
really
E-Hug days.
sad day.
Trying to make the best of it, though, as TC continue will farm it on up
and
here.
Vlad's finished on the Wisp, so
Ooh.
Wisp's getting pretty farmed in this game.
Alright, so tremendous armor, a little bit extra damage, and of course that prominent life leech is going to be able to aid out TC here. Your Bloodstone also going to be complete here on Mihawk's Timber. So we'll see if he can start building up the charges here. His burst potential really works good on being able to eliminate that Wisp if they can just make sure they target him out and take him down immediately. Do you think that going into a team fight, that's going to be the first priority, is taking down your Wisp, or do you favor taking out someone else? The Wisp, right?
It has to be the Wisp, yeah.
Alright, and we'll see. Timber's one of the best at doing it. It's Mihawk trying to get the
I
job done.
Ideally, you would use Timber and Brewmaster to dive the Wisp,
Dire's bottom tower is
and then try
under
to
attack.
kill him, but Sneaky Nyx Assassins have a lot of tools. Like, this Poison Nova is going to do so much damage if you just dive him.
We'll see here as Fluff scouts
They
out the
also have
top
the
lane.
Stampede to help the Wisp out.
I do
too.
like that Snar
Dire's bottom
pressuring side
tower
lanes.
is
While it
under
looks like
attack.
Not Today are mostly congregated
Radiant's
here
top
trying to finish
tower
off the
is
tier
under
2.
attack.
They can't kind of follow through and keep on pushing. They already have defensive
Dire's
wards down.
bottom
And
tower
TC,
has fallen.
I look away one moment, the tower's full. I look back, it's down to about third life. It doesn't take long here for this giant tree-holding creature to burst down and take apart your structures immediately. So he gets some good damage there on the top lane and heads right back to farm.
I'm a little surprised. When the Chinese were pushing, we see the Wisp staying off pretty far. But I think he could actually stay tethered and have the overcharge on. Because what's really gonna come and kill the Tiny? It's not like there's a Void or a Batrider or something that you have to Wisp
Yep.
relocate out, but...
And TC almost has his BKB. Oof. And an Agnum's now complete on Brax. All right.
all the key items coming out for
itemization really working out in good time here for Sna right now. As, well, maybe they're considering making a go on Roche here. There are some nice wards already laid out, though, from NoT today, as they're also scouting out with the Enigma. They have a sentry right in the middle, but it's gonna be NoT today here to pull out the smoke. Yeah, they're seeing if they can count anyone out here. There's a ward as they creep on forward. There's a ward for each side here, right in the middle. Not going to give any extra vision. Oh, TC though, going to be caught out. Melt is going to lead on through, and oh, they swap him back. Mihawk does put out the chain, but a nice relocate. Going to end up saving him. The Wisp pulls him right back towards the front gate of their base, and that was what could have been a pretty lost opportunity from last day, but now looking to go right back, counter initiate. It's going to be a black hole that stops him from running through. Now Smash comes in from behind, but there is no damage on top of that black hole, so it's not going to do anything. They lived, and now they're looking to hammer home some NoT Today members. They throw up the timber, burst him down. 2 hit the deck immediately, and now Mike, after getting cycloned up in the air, just going to be a quick 2-man fall. NoT Today trying to get something out of that smoke gate. Thought they could make a go on TC, and I'd have to say, great turnaround from Sneaky Nyx Assassins. And without good follow-up from that black hole, it's really just trying to slow their roll, and they couldn't slow it enough.
Yeah, really good fight coming up from Sneaky Nyx Assassins. The black hole not really doing much, but at least it was a full duration. I mean, that's all you can really ask for against the Lich.
Here we go. Easy roach trap for them after those 2 go down here, but Smash wants to contest here. He's very, very close. Roach is very low. It does go down, and it's going to be picked up immediately from Mike, and then we're going to get a pause. And then we're going to resume. That was a bit awkward, but here we go. Oh, immediately goes down again, and so does Smash. Brax now cleaning house. IWO, though, in good position on this Weaver. Huge right-click damage. He's trying to finish off TC, but can't get it done. His team already withers away, and he just cannot stand much longer. Masoku creeps on forward, doesn't have much more mana to work with, but does get the stun on Brax. But IWO's going to come through, and they are going to be able to clean up the Venom. Oh, jump through. Hoof stomp, Mike. Trying to burst down Masoku. Will get it done. Now he pulls out a Stampede to try to get away, even using the Force Staff, but IWO pursues. Making the chase, he's going to keep going here. He will. Sakuchi forward. Mike will be able to get the time necessary to blink himself into base. IWO will not be able to get that kill, and all the meanwhile, even with a DC'd Wisp, TC finds the kill, relocating on top of him, and getting it done. It looks like Brax had temporarily taken control of that Wisp, and they were able to find a sweet kill, finishing off, who was it there? The Enigma. Wow, good grab.
Yeah, I think at this point, the Lich player should just be playing Wisp. And having
not expecting that relocate, considering he was gone.
Yeah, a little unfortunate that they're now going to have to play 4 versus 5, but hopefully Fluff is able to reconnect.
Oh, here we go, jump forward from Mike, hoof stomp, clearing out the wave and just kind of bullying back Timber a little bit. Obviously not enough to do any significant damage, but here we go now. Even though Sneaky Nyx Assassins continue to fight some pretty good fights here, they're down a man, essentially. And we'll have to see if they can kind of tough this one out and continue to hold their lead. They're up in net worth about 6K, and, well, IWO's going to continue to try to farm it up on his Weaver. He already has that Desolator together. Potential MKB could be coming up next for him, or even a Butterfly if he wants. But top lane, they're making a go here on Timber. Bursting forward, they get it done. They do it once again without even Fluff being in the game. They find another great kill, taking down Timbersaw here. And unfortunately, I don't know who's controlling the hero, but maybe it could be Sheep with his or Brax again from the base.
If you look at bottom, Brax is controlling both heroes.
Or Sheep's controlling both those heroes, and Brax doing the Wisp, I guess. And while I get distracted with that, TC finds another kill in the mid lane, taking down Enigma. Apologies as I continue to miss kills, and I'm really off my groove with all these pauses. But they get the tower regardless, and they just kind of relocate themselves back out to safety. So here we go. They do lose Fluff this time. Smash is able to jump on in. They take out the Wisp. The great swap right there. Doesn't matter if you have a BKB. We will hold you here. Now VS will have to pay for that swap, but can they finish off TC? Smash still in here trying to fight it out. Now Mihawk shows up. The big burst is going to be coming out through it. TC is wounded now. Very much so. Trying to get away. And Smash will follow through with the clap. And old TC steps back. Big stun. Can't quite take down enough damage. He will go down. Mike will follow shortly after. And because Mike did grab that Aegis, he will come back once more. And The pings are coming out right now. I don't think they have a buyback relocate. They don't. So they can't come and help him out. Mike can just try to slowly create a little bit of space, I guess, but before he will go down. Smash with a double right there.
When you're disconnected. This is actually something to note. They can't buy back on the Wisp.
Oh, that's right. Can't call him buyback anyways.
Yeah.
Bummer.
So little unfortunate. And
oh, it was an automatic pause. That's right, because of the fluff DC during the Roche pit. All right, all right.
oh,
This is just one of those kind of games where you don't really see stuff like this happen, but it is what it is. I imagine that no one else but Sneaky Nyx Assassins personally are trying to make the best of this.
Abandon? I don't even know how this works. Like, does he abandon and his gold starts going to his team, or what happens?
This would be the first time for me personally casting a game when they've had to lose a player. I know it's happened a couple of times before, but I haven't really witnessed what that entails of it. Here we go, Mihawk trying to get a hold of Brax here, who's deep in enemy territory with no help nearby and no tier 1 for anyone to get to. He is able to slither himself out with the help of those wards, and even considers lingering still nearby. It's top lane that is going to be split push from IWO. He is going to go down the MKB road, it looks like, unless he goes more for a straight Daedalus. He has the Demon Edge. And Fluff is back now for a temporary period, so they will have Fluff back on the Wisp for the potential engagement to come. It seems like he only has about 5 minutes time before he ends up piecing out again. So if we get an immediate pause, it's probably from his future DC if he does go again.
Yeah. I mean, it's unfortunate that he's having lag issues, but
the show must go on.
Show must go on indeed. There is another game after this. I don't really blame the admins.
Well, we'll see. I mean, if they're able to pull off a big win here against a promising team like NoT today, at a disadvantage like this, would look pretty good. And we'll see here. Smash.
AC now completed for the Panda, so that'll negate the AC of Tiny. At least as far as the 10 armor runs.
And now your Enigma Black Hole will have the BKB, but of course,
still
that doesn't matter to Lich. And Lich ult, even though it won't do the damage, still will be able to pull out that micro stun to prevent the black hole from happening. So Sheep, we know that you've been struggling. You're 0 and 9 for God's sakes, but listen, this is one thing we want you to do. Wait in the back lines. If Enigma pulls out that black hole, you hit that R button so dang quick, your head will fall off. And we'll see if he can find that positioning or not. Here we go. We're going towards that mid lane, however. Small micro push happening here from Sna as they have their Wisp Tony top lane, always at the ready with a relocate. But, I mean, if you're put in a situation like this when your fifth player keeps connecting and disconnecting, you'd figure that while he's connected, you want to make the most of it. So, we'll see if that's going to be the case here for
top
Sna.
tower is under attack.
But unfortunately, at the same
Radiant's
time,
top tower
he
has
could
fallen.
disconnect mid-fight.
That's true. Well, at least he's there for half of it and not there all the way. We'll have to see, but here's your Stampede. Swap's going to catch here on Mike. They're trying to get a hold of him as it's going to be a defensive Stampede. Can Sna make it in time to come in from behind, though. We'll see. Mike is able to step back, and here comes TC. The black hole is going to catch him and Sheep, so Sheep can't get off. Full duration smash falls through. Lich goes down. He does get the chain bust off at the last second here. IWO getting a bit of damage from that. Mike now able to burst down and finish off that Enigma. Here comes Tony Wisp once more. Back up to the high ground here. Going to get immediately cycloned up there from Smash. The relocate pits him right next to the ancient camp, and well, Smash now with that Earth Panda trying to get away from this one. Doesn't have a lot of mana. Able to blink out last second. Puts himself onto the high ground where they scout him, but Mike follows through with a nice hoof stomp. Holds him in place, and now Smash stuck up here. It's going to be Fluff who tethers up to the high ground. Gets Smash kicked down the Wisp. Nope. Fluff right there with the overcharge. Oh, Mike still forces himself to the high ground. There's the blink. He's able to get to the low ground there, but hey.
And a huge team fight for Sneaky Nyx Assassins, trading 4 for 1. They got a full duration black hole with no chain, but still unable to win that team fight.
Big
The chain
fight
actually
right there.
did so much damage in that fight.
There it is, 4 for 1. Huge gold swing.
Radiant's top tower is under
1k
attack.
in total for everyone on the side of Snog. So they're on high ground here, and any chance they have to hit these structures is no bueno for NoT today, because it's going to be huge damage real quick, and they're aware of that. Immediate shock is going to be pulled out as defensive. He steps to the side, and he needs to stun and throws one out of his own to take down that tier 3 tower. Big damage from him here, though. Oh, man. The Weeping Willow bursts apart your timber saw, and now opens up on both set of racks. It only takes 3 big swings before those racks crumble, and
has fallen.
now Sna on pace to becoming 4-0 here in Starladder. Should be able to easily clean up this tier 3 and another set of racks. Plus not even overturned.
Radiant's middle
Overturned,
barracks
buddy.
are under attack.
There you go.
Radiant's middle
And now,
barracks has fallen.
He's lagging.
yeah, the lagging. Imagine that's it. One more hit. Got it. 2 sets of racks down. Could not today put up a big fight here and try to find something themselves, though. TC will end up going down here. Plenty of gold and buyback ready if necessary. Fluff should fall shortly after and will. Not today. Trying to clean up. Nice swap right there. Is going to also hold Brax. They do get 3 on the return, though the damage has been done. Now that's a pause, an auto pause for the DC, so they will just immediately resume. But I'd say they got a lot done while they had that 5th member, and I questioned it. There's my answer.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Getting a lot done. They get 2 set of racks, take a huge team fight. They do end up losing 3, but not too big of a deal for what they got.
This is nice. Mike is right next to their base, and he might even creep cut here in the mid lane. Looks like that will be the case. So even if they try to push on in, as long as these creeps are cleared out.
That's also against mega creeps as well.
Yeah, they will not have the benefit.
Or super creeps, or whatever they call them.
Oh yeah, are the models in also for mega creeps? I didn't see those. So jump forward, smash, gets the clap up, and Brax. Wow! Big crit comes on through from IWO. That Daedalus now complete, and you can see the mileage already begin to build up on it. And look at this, not today. They're going to take their own set of racks here on the mid lane, but guess who's split pushing bottom? It's Mike, going right for the tier 3. Now he diverts, goes to the top lane. He wants to clear out those mid creeps to prevent the back door, but not today. Are going right for the jugular here. Starting to do damage here on the tier 4s. You see Sheep has already put up frost armor on both of these towers. They get it down to half-life, and they need 5 more seconds, and TC will be up and ready. I would imagine if Snox throws a good defense here, they take down Smash, then they might as well call it game. Here's your Stampede. They're looking to clear out their base. TC runs right out the front door, gets a hold of Enigma, tosses him up. Good swap back will save him, but he goes right back in. Black hole. Sheep does not get the chain frost off onto the Lich. He puts it out earlier. And, well, he gets the big black hole off, but there's not enough damage. Evo does manage to take down one more here. Uh-oh. TC goes down. They're forced to pull out the buyback, and now Mike retreats very wounded. But not today. Not going to be strong enough. Oh, cutting him off at the pass is going to be Fluff right there on your Wisp. Doesn't even bring anyone, but Mihawk trying to retreat up to the north. Earn on him. Long Timber Chain does bring him away. He does have the reactive armor in full force, saving him for now. Mike is still on the hunt. Even with a Force and a Blink Dagger, he can't quite catch up, and it looks like Timbersaw is going to be able to make a nice little getaway there. So not today. Do take down the mid set of racks. They take down 1 tier 4 tower. Do you think it's going to be enough for them to be able to hold this game, or being down 2 sets of racks is it's already going to be too tough?
I mean, they certainly delayed the game and made it interesting.
Bottom tower
No buyback now on both 2 of the cores for Sneaky Nyx Assassins on the Venomancer for about 5 minutes, and on TC's Tiny for the next 6 minutes. So if they're able to take another clean team fight, maybe get another full duration black hole off, I don't even blame the Lich here, because I think someone else is using the Lich. Or he's using both the Lich and the Wisp. So.
Smash trying to scout it out, but it's too late.
Alright, they do get the Aegis onto the Tiny. That's very important.
Yeah, last time it was a bit of a disconnect period, and Mike then immediately picked it up, maybe just for safe measure, and now it is going to be in the hands of TC. He will pop his BKB. He moves up forward. He wants to be able to finish off Mike here, but he's focused fire with a Centaur now, and he's going to be forced to pull out the ultimate. Now TC, who had been putting work in on these supports, going to try to clean up. The split is going to come out from Smash. Smash now focuses down the Wisp. Toss is going to be up there, throwing in Brax on his own. Fluff does live for now, but Evo will be able to get a hold of him. Your Wisp does go down as he is DC. And, well, a double kill now for Evo. Smash very, very low on this one. And they're going to be able to take down the Panda. Now Evo, one of the lone survivors, has to immediately Sakuchi himself back to base. Sna do stand with 3. And this fight recap is not quite correct, but it looks like it will be a 2 for 3.
And if we look at the the buyback status for NoT today, they have no buyback on the Timbersaw and Venge. They do have buyback on Panda. They might get forced into buying back. I don't know, this is a tough situation.
Still a pretty close game.
Yeah,
Sna only had about 5k here, but obviously with only one more rack standing,
And they still have the Aegis on Tiny. He didn't lose that.
They always do have that relocate backdoor Tiny factor. And not today, you're
Yeah,
just
that's
going to have to
something we haven't
consider.
talked about. Because this top lane is constantly going to be pressured by
Yep.
these super creeps.
Top and mid both full. Definitely be hard to push out here from the side of NoT today, so we can talk about the wave clearing, which they do have a reasonable amount of. I mean, you got a Timber Saw here, who, even if he manages to throw guys in admins, would certainly help, but even with Shotgun on his first alone, as you see, exhibitioned right here, they're able to take down creeps relatively easy. They already have this top lane past the river, but they're going to be pressured on all fronts, and they're going to need more than just one Timber Saw. They're going to have to count on everyone to be able to dig out a pretty strong defense, because the inevitable Tiny backdoor is something always to fear of. Oh, smoke play here from NoT in the mid lane. They're going to move right towards the enemy territory here with Mike. If they get a big pick off here, could be the end of the game. And they're doing this without their 5th member. Fluff's here, but he's being microed by someone else in spirit. Oh, moving up. IWO's going to step back. Smash. Woo, close. Blinks away. Stampede. They're desperately trying to get Misoku. They will get that support. They commit the Stampede for it. And he's down for a minute with no buyback. This is something. Now it's going to be 4 versus 4.
Alright, come on. At least it's better to have 5 heroes alive with one player
Yeah, I
missing
know.
Than,
I don't know. I mean, even if Nick's lost one, at least that's one person who can control the Wisp, so we'll see here.
although, like I said, I just imagine that they're just leaving the Lich sort of half AFK.
Yeah, they just need him for that ult, but here he goes. Stun on IWO. IWO looking to try to get a ult from quickly. There's your Black Hole. Where's our Lich ult? There it is. Black Hole does get stopped, but they already take down that Wisp. Now, trying to come back with some kills. IWO, big damage in burst and down. He does have buyback, he immediately uses it, which he needs to. And now Mihawk trying to get away. He is dragging them away from the base. Him and Miskow, though, very much wounded. That Poison Nova begins to plague them. And now Mike is able to catch up with your Timber. Timber goes down for a minute, does have his buyback, and on the other side, IWO, who made his return from his own buyback, quickly sees TC coming, lugging that tree trunk. He wants to quickly burst down this structure, and I'm surprised it takes that many hits to even take out the bug with that big old tree, but he gets that bug down. IWO trying to take out the support. TC gets stunned from behind. TC goes down. His Aegis will be popped, and we'll see if they can go for the last hurrah here. Your Shocker going to be bouncing on forward. Mike gets a nice hit stop, takes down Enigma. Back to Black Hole anyway, but that Midnight Pulse is doing a bit of work right here in the middle of the team fight. TC is getting wounded pretty hard. It is going to be enough to quickly clear out your IWO Weaver. He is down, and now NoT can just clean out this last set of racks if they want it, with only the Timber and Venge, who are both pretty wounded to defend. I think this is the beginning of the end here, FRL. NoT, I think they done it.
Radiant's bottom tower.
Yep, there it is. Bang, bang. It's only going to take 8 shots total for both of them. 1, 2, and 3. It's done. That's it. Megas are out in full force. It is, I believe that that's going to be game regardless. Smash calls it for his team, and, well, sneaky Nyx Assassins, even with trouble on their fluff with the lag, able to pull out the victory, and they move on 4-0 here, FRL. Impressive performance nonetheless.
Really well played for Sneaky Nyx Assassins. I really liked the draft this game. The execution was there. Well played team fights from them.
Well played. So apologies about a lot of the hiccups along the way due to lag and server, etc. and such forth, but we do have one more game, and we will hope that that game will go relatively smooth.